Hey, everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, I know this is a little bit of an off time for me, but I figured I would do kind of like a lunchtime Facebook Live. Figure why not? Everyone has pretty productive evenings, and figured I would jump on here now to allow people to watch with me live now, even watch with me later. And if you are jumping on, please say hi and where you're coming in from. Would love to hear from you. If you're intrigued or enjoying this message, hit the thumbs, the hearts, the wow face, the hope emoji to let me know that you're resonating with this. But also tag some teammates, tag some friends. And I wanted to go over the three main reasons why network marketers end up failing in the business, but also give you some advice of how to prevent these three things from happening. Now, not everything is preventable. Some things just happen. But what I do know is that out of the thousands of people that I've coached, uh, the other thousands that I've spoken to over the last number of years, there are three consistent themes that always seem to come up with why someone is not succeeding in network marketing. So, number one, and I spoke about this before, you compare yourself with those that are more successful than you. You're comparing yourself with those more successful than you. Now, this is a very deep and meaningful one. And why that is because you always hear the adage, don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 5. Now, I will say this. In the day and age that we are currently living in, with social media being as prevalent and as in your face as it is, and I'm a victim of this too, sometimes it is really hard to not compare yourself to other people because social media has become this thing where it's who can show the best life possible, whether I am or am not living it. So now it's hard for us to decipher who's actually successful and who's not. The most clear-cut way to obviously see the success that someone may be having in network marketing is the recognition they're getting from the company, the growth of their business, the money that they're making, those types of things. And again, comparing yourself to those individuals will rob you of the joy that you should be having when building your business. So if you're watching this, whether live or on the replay, and she just said it, don't worry, carry on. One day, thousands of people will wait for your live. And it's the truth. They'll wait for you. The big thing is this. Everyone does have their time and their place of when they get their own success. But if you allow the driving factors of what someone else's life looks like, and you're comparing yourself to those people, network marketing is supposed to be fun. And if you're not having fun doing it, you're probably spending a lot of time comparing yourself to other people on your team that may be making more money than you, that are succeeding faster than you, quicker than you, in a shorter amount of time than you. And when you do that, it takes you down this rabbit hole of feeling less than. Your self-worth starts to go down the tubes. Your self-confidence starts to go down the tubes. Your self-belief starts to diminish and disappear. And then you start to question, why am I even doing this? What's the point? I've been doing this for X amount of years longer than these people that I'm comparing myself to, and I'm not where they are. That doesn't matter. Where someone else is, it has no direct correlation. Number one, of where you are, but number two, where you're going. If you allow the comparison game to be the motivator for you, you are going to fall short every single time. It's a very interesting thing to think about because we're told to emulate ourselves after other people. We are told to look up to other people. We are told to look to people for mentorship and guidance and inspiration and motivation. But what sometimes happens is that inspiration, that motivation, that guidance, that looking up to starts to turn to jealousy and comparison and negativity and low self-belief. So if you truly want to succeed in network marketing and not become one of the statistical failures that a lot of you do not want to become, stop comparing yourself. Stop worrying about the success that someone else is having. You don't know what they've had to do or what they did to get to where they are. The only person you should be concerned or worried about is you. That is it. So that's number one. Number two, and again, if this is resonating at any point, you can just type Y or yes in the chat box. You can give me some thumbs, some hearts, some smiley faces, but also if you're jumping on late or on the replay, use hashtag replay, say hi and where you're coming in from, tag some teammates, and do share this video into a private group that you have or your personal page if you feel it could benefit those that you're connected to. So number two, the number two reason why most people are failing in network marketing. You don't try anything new and different. You are unwilling to change. If you are not happy with where your network marketing business is right now, if you're not happy with the size of your team, if you're not happy with the amount of leads that you're getting each week, if you're not happy with the amount of business builders you do or do not have, if you're not happy with the amount of income that you are or are not making, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. You're just not doing anything different. What helped you grow your business when you first started X amount of months and X amount of years ago, that may not be helping you now. So it really brings up the question, why are so many network marketers that aren't succeeding unwilling to change? There are a lot of layers to that question, and there's a lot of factors. One of the main reasons why a lot of network marketers who are not succeeding on the team that they are on and they're not willing to change is because the team that they're on may be acting as more of a dictatorship than a team. Meaning, this is our system, this is how we do things, it's this way or the highway. Second to that is the system that's in place that maybe you've been using or your team has been using. It's outdated. It's outdated. The fact is, Network marketing has changed over the last few years. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. Network marketing has changed over the last few years. Social media has changed over the last few years. Network marketing and the tactics that people use have changed over the last few years. Facebook has changed. Instagram has changed. LinkedIn has changed. But I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Someone was gaining success or was having success or something was working when they first started their network marketing journey using Facebook. And then all of a sudden it came to a screeching halt. But they're being told by their upline, by their team, by their leaders, just keep going. Just keep doing it. Stay consistent. Keep following the system. It will work. But a year goes by. A year and a half goes by. 2 years go by and nothing changes. So again, you start feeling like you suck. You're not good at this. Why am I doing it? No one wants what I have to offer. No one's reaching out. Why should I even bother? There's another adage that states, when you change nothing, nothing can change. But when you change something, something will change. So if you are truly not happy, if you are not happy with where your business is, again, this doesn't mean that you are doing anything wrong. What this means is that you need to change something that you may be doing. Nancy and I are constantly seeking and trying to find new and inventive ways to expand our business. Network marketing is no different. And you should ask yourselves, for those that are watching this live or on the replay, if there's an aspect of your life that you're not happy with, if there's an aspect of your business that you're not happy with, ask yourself, what have I changed in the last year? What have I changed in the last 2 years? Have you changed anything? Have you looked into new methodologies? Have you looked into new ways of doing things? I always tell people this as well. Doing a little of something is always better than doing a lot of nothing. And if you are going to do a lot of no change, you can't expect anything to change. But if you just make small little changes, it will create that compounded effect that you're looking for. Why do you think some people that are stuck, all of a sudden, they skyrocket? They did something different. They hired a coach. They joined a mastermind. They tried a different tactic. They tried a different social media platform. They did something different. Network marketers fail because they're resistant to change. They're resistant for trying something new, for getting uncomfortable. But there's a lot of fear that's attached to that because, again, if you're on that type of team that doesn't support you trying other things, hiring coaches outside the team, joining masterminds outside the team, doing different things on social media platforms that you are or are not on, then you can't expect yourself to succeed. That's why a lot of people end up failing. Again, it's not that people are doing anything wrong. They're just not doing anything different to change what they want to change in their business. So again, at any point, if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. If you've enjoyed this so far, you can give me a thumb, a smiley face, a hope emoji, a heart, but also tag some teammates, share this video with those that you feel could benefit. Now, the third and final reason why most network marketers fail. Again, number one, you compare yourself with those that are more successful. Comparison will rob you of all the joy that you should have with this. But also, you don't try anything new and different. You're doing the same old song and dance, same old thing each and every day. But this third and final thing is probably the most important reason and most impactful reason why most network marketers end up failing. And again, more people fail in network marketing than succeed. I don't want you to misunderstand this. More people will fail at network marketing than they will succeed. And there's a lot of various factors in that. Some are out of those people's control. A lot can be prevented. These are three things that you can prevent yourself from failing. So the number three reason why most network marketers end up failing and what you can do to not make this happen. Most network marketers will fail because you are not fully committed to doing what is required to succeed. You are not fully committed to doing what is required to succeed. So you may be reading that and you're like, well, Scott, what do I need to do to succeed? What do you mean? In any business, there are some people that, and I don't know why this is, there are some people that put network marketing on this entrepreneurial pedestal, like it's better than other entrepreneurial endeavors or businesses. And it's not. I'm sorry. All entrepreneurial business endeavors are the same. I don't care if you're doing network marketing. I don't care if you're doing affiliate marketing. I don't care if you're doing drop shipping. You have your own coaching practice, whatever it is. No entrepreneurial endeavor is better or worse than the other. But a lot of people in network marketing put it on this like pedestal, like it's more important, it's better, and it's not. It is a vehicle. It is a type of entrepreneurial endeavor that people choose to create wealth. There are many ways to do that. The other thing is this. You have to be fully committed to doing what is required to succeed. Network marketing is no different than any other traditional business, entrepreneur-wise, that you're looking to grow. There are three main ingredients to creating a fully committed individual in growing a business. Number one, you have to be consistent. You have to be. Most people in network marketing, when they fail, they adopt something called the double Dutch method. So if anyone that's on here is familiar with double Dutching, it's when there's two jump ropes and you go in and you jump and it's just like jump rope, but with two jump ropes. But the problem is this. Some people adopt this double Dutch method where they're waiting to jump in, they're waiting to commit, and they never end up jumping in to do what is required. If you are inconsistent, you're all in one day, you're all out the next. You're all in the next day, then you're all out the next one. Then you're all in again, and then you're all out the next day. How do you ever expect to create the compounded effect when you are not consistent? Consistency leads to everything. And if you're not consistent in what you're doing, it's never going to grow. Number two, you have no clarity. Most people that get into network marketing, they say, you know what, Scott, I want to make six figures. I want to make 10 grand a month. Now remember, this is a seed that has been planted by the companies to make you think this is what you want. You want to be successful, you got to make six figures. When in reality, in network marketing, the top 1%, so if you look at the demographics of the top 1% in network marketing. The average income, so of the top people and the lowest rung of the top 1%, the average income that a 1% person in network marketing makes is $38,000 a year. If you're making 38 grand a year, you are in the top 1%. So for me, I was in the top 1% within 9 months. Like that. Now, the fact is, I knew what I wanted to create. I had a clear vision of what I wanted. But a lot of network marketers, they don't know what their vision is. They are allowing someone else to tell them what they want. Oh, you want time freedom. You want monetary freedom. You want this kind of freedom. And then you're like, yeah, I do. I want time freedom. I want monetary freedom. Let's do it. It has to be your vision. It has to be what you want, not what someone else wants. If you're not consistent every single day, but most importantly, you don't have that clear vision of where you're going, how are you going to get to a destination if the GPS is never turned on? If you don't have a map of where you want to get your business to, how do you ever expect to succeed? But the third and final thing. So we have consistency. We have your vision or clarity. But number 3 is commitment. So you could be consistent. You could have the vision. But if you're really not committed to do what is required to succeed in network marketing, because it could be and is a very profitable business for a lot of people. But it's also a business that is putting a lot of financial stress on people right now because you're not fully committed. You're letting external things get in your way, whether it's family or friends and the thoughts and opinions of others. You're not making the right investments. I just got hired by 2 incredible network marketers, a husband and wife. And when we spoke the other day, I asked her, I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? And she said, I'm about an 8. And this is a wildly successful network, top 1%er for the last few years. So we had our follow-up call today, and her husband and her, they committed to my coaching, and we're going to be doing some mentoring together. And she said, Scott, I said I was an 8 the other day, but I wanted to let you know I'm a 10. And I said, I know. I know when you said you were an 8, you were really a 10, but there were some external factors that were questioning if you could do this, if you could grow the business, if you can get it to where you want it to be. But we just have to clear those cobwebs. When you are fully committed to growing any business, I don't care if it's your own business, if it's network marketing, you have to have a 100% committed attitude to it. And that means investing time, energy, effort, investing money in yourself and your business and coaches, whatever it is. If you're not consistent, if you don't have the right vision, and if you are not fully committed to what you want to achieve, that is going to lead you to failing in this endeavor. So again, number 1, when you compare yourself with those that are more successful than you, it's going to take you down a path that you may not recover from. If you are not willing to try anything new and different, if what you're currently doing is not working, it's going to slowly start to go away. Because again, you have to stop the bleeding while it's there. It's not about putting a Band-Aid on it. It's stopping, stitching it up, letting it heal, and trying something different. Because if it's not working, it's never going to work. It's not you. It may be what you're doing. Change something and something changes. Change nothing and nothing will change. And finally, you have to be committed to doing what is required to succeed. Having the consistency every single day. Having the vision of what you actually want to create. And fully committing to the business that you want to grow. Fully committing to the life that you want to have. Those are 3 things that will either end your time in network marketing, or changing those 3 things will allow you to thrive in this profession. So guys, I hope you found this live helpful. Again, tag some teammates, share this, thumbs, hearts, smiley faces, and I wish you a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, everybody.